If you've ever felt overextended, tired, lethargic, exhausted, then this video is for you. Now, today I want to talk to you about something that has plagued many high performance individuals. Now, you would say, Andrew, how are they high performance individuals and they are experiencing people pleasing? Yes, people pleasing is a thing that is common among many high performance individuals. That's why they call themselves high performance, because they think they have to go above and beyond just to please that person, just to please that organization, just to please that next client, to make sure that the next time around, then they're in good standings with them. There are many reasons why individual will do people pleasing, but I just want to talk about a key thing that you need to do to stop people pleasing. And here's what it is. Very, very simple. You can practice this anywhere, anytime, and you can start today. Here's what you do. One of the concept is people will overextend themselves by putting a bunch of things on their calendar. They'll have a full calendar and they will be the first to say, whoa, my calendar is full for the next 10 to 15 months. Seriously, man, that is too much. Where in that calendar do you have time carved out for yourself and your family and those who are on your inner circle? You need to think about that. If those people are not there, then that's a sign of people pleasing. If your calendar have more months than it have more time for you to spend for yourself, you're people pleasing. So let's break this down a little bit. The first thing you need to do is to think about boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, then think of it as the bilipid cell from biology, back in the day of biology. The lipid bilayer cells allow certain things to be in and some things to not enter. And even if you have something that wants to come in, it needs to be brought in by active transport. More on that later on. It means that if you bring in something in, that's you displacing energy to make it happen. And most of the individuals who are people pleasers, they tend to go out of their way to overextend themselves so they can feel welcome, so they can feel loved, so they can feel like they belong or someone sees them. But I want to let you know, you've already been seen. You just need to take a minute and look in the mirror and say, wow, there I am, and appreciate yourself. So today I want to just work on helping you to set some boundaries and a very simple exercise that I want you to practice every day. And here's how to do it. If someone asks you, hey, what's your schedule looking like tomorrow or the next week? I need you to pause. I need you to politely say to them, hey, I want to make sure I give you accurate information. So I'm going to say no for now. And then when I get to my office or my home office, then I will confirm. If you're someone that struggles with people pleasing, you struggle with always overextending yourself, seem like at the end of the month you have more months than you have calendar space. At the end of the month you have less energy, but you have more to do things on your to-do list than you can actually do in a lifetime. Yeah, you're going here, you're doing this, you're doing everything for everyone else except yourself. I want to help you deal with that situation right now. I want to give you a quick little mini lesson that you can do every single day to help you to do the number one thing that's causing you to be exhausted because you're becoming a people pleaser. Yep, did I say? Yep, I said a people pleaser. A person who overextend themselves to please other people so they can feel loved, feel welcome, feel like they belong, feel like someone sees them. All these are signs of people pleasing. And believe it or not, people who I deal with, my clientels, we're talking about high performance individual executives, the people who are always on the go. Yes, they are some of those individuals who suffer from people pleasing. They always want to do. They put more things on their calendar than they have a lifetime to commit to, a lifetime to fulfill. I want to help you to fix that right now. Number one thing I want you to do, if someone asks you, hey, what's your schedule looking like next week? what's your schedule looking like a week from now? Or what's your schedule looking like tomorrow? I need you to pause. I need you to pause and I need you to politely say to that person, hey, I'm going to say no for now. And then I'm going to go home to my home office or my business office and I'm going to check my calendar. And if I have availability, I'll call you back. If you don't hear back from me, then that means I don't have that availability. But I'm just going to let you know for now. Allow me to say no for now and then confirm later. Can you say that with me? So if I come to you and say, hey, Bob, hey, Jill, hey, Jane, what's your calendar looking like next week? And you are going to say, Bob, um, Timothy, Rodriguez, um, let me let me say now for now, and then I'll confirm that with you another time. Okay, is that all right? Let me say no for now, and let me confirm that with you when I get back to the office or in a day or two. All right? Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for considering me. What have you done? You've politely said to that person, let me give it some thought. I may have something that I have already pre-scheduled, and I don't want to put anything else on my calendar without not confirming it, right? And anyone who's reasonable will say to you, I completely understand. Bobby, I completely understand. Jeanette, I completely understand. Sophia, I completely understand. Rodriguez, I completely understand. I hope that stick. The purpose for me repeating that is to make sure that stick with you, to help you to understand that when you set boundaries, it is the first and foundational skill set that you need to develop so you don't become a people pleaser. And even if you were a people pleaser, so you can scale back and preserve some of those time and energy and peace for you. Because every time you give something out, every energy you give out that does not come back to you, well, that's like taking your money and throwing it in the river and hoping to get a big ROI. No, it doesn't work like that. Your time, your peace, your energy, your well-being needs to be secured. And I hope this video has helped you. If you are a high performance individual, CEO, a person that's always on the go, who feels like you have to keep doing, who have more month at the end of the month, who have more to do on your to-do list at the end of the month than you can schedule for, well, I may need to have a conversation with you. All right. I need you to visit me at www.iworkupstairs.com and let us know, fill in some information and we will get back to you, and one of our teammates will get back to you to help you start that conversation, to help you set the boundaries so you can protect yourself, your time, your energy, and your peace. And guess what? And people pleasing will be a thing of the past. Until next time, my name is Andrew E. Guy. I'm a mental health clinician and an advocate for high performance individual CEOs who need to set boundaries to protect their time and their peace so they can have the clarity to function under pressure. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I see you then. If you are experiencing people pleasing, experiencing anxiety, depression, or just simply need to have a conversation about some of the thoughts, the random thoughts or intrusive thoughts that are operating inside your brain space, please look us up at www.iworkupstairs.com. Until then, take care of yourself and remember, upstairs is the most important piece of real estate you will ever live in.